take a walk there, come here with me like, hey, let's get away, chillin' right here with my baby all day. Nothing they say, cause you with me, move all them other heads out of the way.
So, Dave, why are you single?
Because I work a minimum wage job. Hey, it's your boy Day.
Hey, it's Manny.
And today we are actually talking about our coming out stories.
Yay!
Should be fun. Yeah. So I don't think I've ever heard your coming out story. If I have, it's probably been a while. So how did you come out? Why did you come out? What's up?
I think I came out because it gets a little stressful living, I guess, a double life. Because I feel like every parent knows their child.
No.
And I'm pretty sure my mom knew. But I think parents also wait for their child to like tell them. I think it's better coming from their ears than like somebody else's. But I think for me, I didn't want someone to tell my mom like, oh, I seen your son holding a guy's hand before I could tell my mom that. So for me, it kind of felt like a race. I kind of feel like I needed to tell her before somebody else did. Because I feel like then she probably felt a little disrespected. Like, why didn't you tell me? And just to figure out what to do with myself. But I remember one time we were at the computer. I was at the computer, and she walked in, and my mom's sister is a lesbian, and my mom was really close to her. So I thought like, oh, it'll be easy, whatever. But I was like, I don't even remember how the conversation went. I just remember I was just like, she said something about her sister, and I was like, yeah, but she's a lesbian and you love her. And she was like, so what do you think, you're gay? And I was like, yeah, I am. And she was like, alright, so do you want to order Domino's? I was like, alright, yeah, party, forget about it then. And that's really how it was. And I think with every parent, you can tell your parent, but I think it doesn't really like ring to them until like a few months or maybe even a few years later.
Yeah.
I know. I like to believe that my mom struggled a little bit with it. My dad was actually a little more excited than me because I was outed because of an ex-boyfriend to my father.
I remember that episode.
Right.
To be honest with you.
So my dad was just like, "Why didn't you tell me? You know, it's okay. I love you." And he like hugged me, and kissed me, and it was shocking because it's like. My mom had already knew that I was out and was still kind of like, I guess, struggling in a way. But my dad was just like, all right, like, party, like, you know. So I was just like, what does the world come into opposites?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool. And I'm glad I did because I think it kind of brought me and my mom a little closer. And I think now that I have a boyfriend and she really understands that I'm okay on my own, I think she's a little more at ease. Because I think with a lot of parents, it's very much like, I don't want my son to be a target. And so, it sounds really shady, but I try not to make myself a target. Like, I'm not a loud gay, I'm not a disrespectful gay, no offense to anyone, but I just feel like, for me personally, in my opinion, I don't want to be a target, because I feel like at the end of the day, my business is my business, and I don't feel like I need to wear a fucking tattoo in my head that says, I am a queer, I'm gay, so.
Yeah.
But that is my coming out story.
Got you. That's actually pretty interesting because, like I said, it's been a while since I've heard it.
Yeah.
So, what are your coming out stories out there? Let us know in the comments below, hashtag the clubhouse, and we're interested in see exactly what went on.
Yeah.
Like, what was your reason? If there was a reason, so to speak, were you forced? Or was it just something that was natural? And we'll see you next time.
Hi, it's Matt, and this is
Kevin.
And today we are talking about coming out stories, Kevin's in particular.
Yeah.
So, tell us about it.
My coming out story is still in progress, actually. This, not everybody kind of knows, and I'm the kind of person, right? Yeah. Congratulations, you're now part of my coming out party. Yay! Say hi to
And it's on video!
So, coming out to me, I kind of, I felt a certain way, but I really first came out to my brother and sister. And that was kind of a big hurdle because they had told me like, oh yeah, you know, we kind of already knew, but, you know, we didn't want to, you know, kind of pressure you into like admitting. We weren't going to like grill you about it. We wanted you to come to us, and I appreciated that. But I first came out to them by text, and my brother, who's somebody I really admire in my life, and I kind of felt like I didn't want to disappoint him. I had to get over that hurdle, and I had to tell him, and he was like, you know, whatever, I don't care. Whatever makes you happy. As long as, you know, you're on a good path, I don't really care. And my sister kind of said the same thing, and I cried on the phone, and I'm like, why am I crying? And she's like, are you crying? And I'm like, no, what are you talking about? And then she's like, no, it's okay, like, I understand, and I know it's hard for you to do, and, you know, I'm okay with it, like, I don't really care, because, and when she said it, I kind of realized that I felt the same way. She said, you know, I didn't have to tell anybody, hey, I sleep with men. I'm a woman that sleeps with men. I didn't have to come out to anybody as straight. Why should you have to come out as a woman? You know, and she kind of put that into my head, and I thought, you know, she's really right. I don't have to proclaim myself as anything. I just have to live my own life. I have to do that. But I'm glad I did tell them, because it liberated me a little bit. Because as anybody would tell you, it's hard to keep that kind of secret to yourself. It's hard to feel one thing and act like you don't. So I had to liberate myself. I had to not be scared of of being free anymore. I was scared of rejection. I was scared of people not, you know, treating me the same way. I was scared of people looking at me a certain way. But after a while, I just kind of thought, I owe it to myself. And at the time, I also owed it to Todd to kind of give him that kind of sense of freedom too. I owed it to both of us to feel free. And, you know, there comes a time in your life when you don't want to feel trapped anymore. So I decided, you know, I have to do this, and I have to face this now. And I'm glad I did it. They're all very supportive of me. Came out to my friends before, and they were nothing but fine about it. And, you know, it wasn't a bad coming out. It was just, you know, it was different for me. But I'm glad I did.
Okay. Well, that's his coming out story. If you have, well, hopefully you have one. Comment below. Let us know how it went.
And if you don't, that is okay too.
That's okay too. And maybe you just need some inspiration, or you just need that push. You know. We hope that this helped. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you want to hear about. Hashtag the Clubhouse, right? Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. See you guys. Bye.
All right. It would be funny if we had a bunch of people just.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
We'll save that for a crowded day.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. Let me know when y'all ready, because I'm
just now people just stand up.
gonna do it.
And they have to be happy. Right? It's just kind of free frame.
Like the Conjuring, like.